No one could have predicted the domino effect of disasters caused by Japan's March 11th earthquake. 11,000 people killed, 18,000 missing, and a growing nuclear disaster. Well, unlike the very evident human suffering caused by the tsunami and earthquakes in northeastern Japan, the radiation leak at the Fukishima power station poses a very silent threat. But is the Japanese government doing enough to inform people about the long-term dangers of radiation exposure? Today, an independent radiation monitoring team criticised the Japanese government for failing to evacuate residents living nearby to the plant. Greenpeace radiation expert Jan van der Put says people are being exposed to radiation far higher than what is acceptable.
We see a systematic denial or minimization of the real risks, which has a direct impact on the health of the people. So in that stage, we think it is absolutely needed that we criticize the government for not doing sufficient work to protect the people.
The village of Itate, with a population of 7,000, lies outside the compulsory evacuation zone, but residents living here will be exposed to the annual limit of radiation in just 4 days.
We are here at the Itate village, which is about 40 kilometers from the Fukushima nuclear reactor. People are still living their daily life here, but radiation levels are very high, and we strongly recommend people to move out of this area.
Greenpeace say their radiation data does correlate with government findings, but they believe the evacuation of a 20-kilometre zone around the plant is not sufficient.
We thus see no contradiction between our figures and the official data from the local government. However, we see a contradiction between those figures and the lack of action by the authorities to protect the people.
But the Japanese Nuclear Safety Agency has criticised their report as unreliable and have no plans to extend the compulsory evacuation zone. As news breaks of scrapping Fukushima's stricken reactors, coping with Japan's energy demands is one problem facing the country. Another is the silent time bomb that is radiation exposure. Sarah Head, Tokyo, Inside the National.